Hi, I'm Ryan,
I'm Bianca.
and this is His and Her Cinema,
He loves movies.
and she'll watch them with me.
We're doing our His and Her series where he picks a movie, I pick a movie, we double feature, discuss, and kind of pick the better movie.
I picked Disclosure Day, Steven Spielberg's latest movie.
I picked The Housemaid because I've really been wanting to see it, even though it's a little bit older.
Synopsis for those of you who might not know what the movie's about. Disclosure Day features a cybersecurity specialist teaming up with a meteorologist in an effort to expose a corporation's secrets on alien life in this universe.
Yes, we saw it last night in a pretty packed theater.
Saturday night, new Spielberg movie. Felt like it was a fairly crowded theater. Definitely felt bad for the child that was in the theater. I think they were probably bored out of their mind with this movie, but what did you think of it?
I really liked it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the first 3/4 of the movie more than I did the ending. It sustained my attention throughout, and I felt like I was emotionally invested in the two protagonists.
I felt like the movie had some highs and lows. I enjoyed it well enough. I thought that there was definitely some major suspension of disbelief at some parts in terms of logic of the screenplay, but I think it was carried over with the energy of the actual filmmaking as well as the performances that carried through to the end. An enjoyable experience, but
yeah,
definitely not my favorite Spielberg movie.
Fair. I will say I really did enjoy Emily Blunt's performance in this film. She was absolutely on a dynamic range of different emotions, and all of them felt very, I guess I felt very sympathetic to this character, and just, I don't know. I just thought she did an amazing job.
Emily, I thought she did a really great job. She's definitely the heart of the movie, more so than the cybersecurity specialist, who I can't remember his name right now, but I thought he did a pretty good job. But Emily Blunt's performance, definitely the highlight, for sure. Next to, I think, the next best person is Coleman Domingo, who has only a few scenes to work with, but he's also very, has some really nice monologues to work with as well. Emily Blunt, this is definitely her show to steal. Without going too much into spoilers just yet, how do you feel about the movie?
So I was expecting a little bit more of a horror element to an extent. Or maybe, I guess some people are complaining it's not sci-fi enough for like an alien movie. Just, it didn't feel like it fit into those genres for me. I wouldn't say it was disappointing because it was still a really great movie, but it was a little surprising.
It was definitely more of an espionage thriller that had some light sci-fi elements sprinkled in, except towards the end, which, do we want to get into spoilers now, or?
Yeah, let's do it.
Actually, alien life exists in this movie, just like real life, and our main characters are in communication with them to a certain extent. They were recruited as children at a very young age.
Yeah, it almost was like they were given
Viewed with, like, the language necessary for us to be able to communicate with the alien species that is out there.
And one of them received more of like receptive powers and the other more expressive.
Yes.
Which is cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's always been the two of them, Coleman Domingo says. It's always been those two.
Going into this movie, piecing things together along the way, I thought they were going to be aliens.
I didn't get that vibe from it. I think that would have been a little asking too much if it turns out that they were aliens themselves. I think that the aliens were more of a friendly force to work with, that they were trying to be taking this traumatic experience and trying to make it as positive as possible.
I wasn't able to find it super predictable, which I guess is why I also enjoyed it.
Really, I felt like I knew where the beats were coming, so I kind of did. That was an issue I had with it, was that I was lulled into like this sense of predictability.
I've seen enough movies like this to kind of anticipate what was coming along, what made me enjoy it. A different direction than I expected going into it, so I don't know, I guess I just enjoyed feeling refreshed in that aspect.
There are themes of faith and empathy that are very prominent in this. I know you found very frustrating with one character, which I didn't mind. I like that there was that kind of conflict, both literally and thematically. A love interest who is a former nun who is struggling with her faith in the face of being exposed to superior beings, the aliens. She becomes susceptible to the corporation that is attempting to sabotage and stop the cybersecurity specialists and the meteorologists that are trying to expose them, but she becomes somewhat of a detriment to their plotting.
Yeah, and I thought the way that the movie started was interesting because it really just jumps straight into it. Like she was offered as like a leverage to exchange.
It's very in media res. As soon as the movie kicks in, it's not a question of like, oh, is he going to be able to get the information? It's like, oh, he's already had it, and he's already being hunted and being into giving it back by the corporation.
At the beginning of the movie, I'm like, oh my god, this poor girl. She is just inserted into this narrative that she has no idea what's going on. But then she voluntarily inserts herself back into it and then becomes a detriment to the plot line. But then, I don't know, I felt like she had a significant redemption at the end, but it only
I wouldn't call it significant, but I would definitely say I appreciated her arc in the sense of like her conflicting faith with this new information and trying to couple it together.
And that's why I think it's significant. It's redeeming her faith that she had left the monastery because she had lost her faith in civilization, not in God, and that ultimately is what led her to be almost like she was like the last step in the mission.
Overall, it's a fun movie. It's not, again, Spielberg's best movie by any means, but I felt like it was a decent popcorn flick. Fun time overall.
Avid Letterboxd user, so what would you rate that movie?
I'll give it a solid 3.
Last night I said I wanted to give it a 4, but now that I've marinated in it, I would like to redact half a star and go to 3.5 stars.
Ooh, alright.
Yeah.
On to our next movie, The Housemaid, by Paul Feig.
Yes.
Your choice.
Okay. I am guilty of seeing clips of movies on TikTok and being like, I'm invested, I'm watching chunks of it online, let's get it in real time and let's go.
It's an adaptation of Frida McFadden's book, The Housemaid. I know this because I work at the library and I'm constantly reshelving that book.
Never read it. A young woman applies for a live-in housemaid position into a family that is a little complicated. Housemaid may have secrets of her own, and all of this is slowly unveiled throughout the movie. What did you think about it?
Going into it, I was a little hesitant just based off of what I knew about the movie, as well as, no offense to the director, but Paul Feig is not necessarily known for thrillers. Or known for his comedies, like Bridesmaids and...
Oh, really?
Yeah, Bridesmaids. He did the Ghostbusters reboot. So I was a little hesitant going into this, just thinking, okay, this is supposed to be like a serious thriller. I don't think he's got the chops to pull it off. That said, this turned out to be, I'm going to use the word trashy. This turned out to be a little more trashy and pulpy.
I'm laughing because it was really an atrocious movie, but we enjoyed it because of that. I thought you were a little bored when we were watching it at first.
It takes a little bit to set up.
Yeah. What I liked about it is that it revealed a significant element of the story kind of early. She's offered the job, the movie plot kind of 180s, and you're like, what the fuck? Picked up a little from there.
Well, it turns into a completely different movie. I thought this was, I mean, it definitely was like a Lifetime special on steroids to a certain extent.
Yeah, that's perfect.
It was so cheesy and so over the top. I mean, I think Seyfried is fantastic in it, though. I think a lot of people said that she understood the assignment when it comes to this movie.
Spoilers moving forward. As you were saying, Amanda Seyfried was spectacular. She's somebody that you're rooting against, and then you end up rooting for once you get more context of the story. It's almost like you're watching it in different perspectives. And then once you get her perspective, it just changes the movie completely.
I think the movie did a good job at that 180. I think we're giving it a little more credit than it deserves in terms of that.
I liked it more than you did.
Let me rephrase that. I didn't hate it. I enjoyed watching it, but I wouldn't consider it a good movie.
The best part was watching it with you.
Aww.
We got to laugh at how stupid it was. Like, there was some scenes that was viscerally cringing, like hiding behind the blanket. I say trashy, I say cheesy. It felt like a little smutty. Unnecessarily, like it was a little overdone in that element. Like,
I felt like it could have leaned into it more.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Really gone over the top with this. Like, I felt like it was a little too tame for what it was trying to do. Like, I don't think you've seen a lot of like 90s erotic thrillers or 80s erotic thrillers. Like, this is gonna be nothing to you because you don't know his movies. Brian De Palma. This would have been a great Brian De Palma film in his hands. An erotic thriller that has like tension and just over the top. I want to say zaniness because it's not a I mean, it was filmed like a comedy. It's a very dark comedy, but De Palma would have been able to craft that into something that had like genuine tension to it, as well as been able to enjoy the darker undertones, comedic undertones throughout it. I feel like Paul Feig tried to explore that. Oh, Paul. Again, I don't think his craftsmanship is necessarily up to the task for this movie. It definitely sort of meanders at a lot of points. I feel like Sydney Sweeney is just kind of sleepwalking through this movie.
Part where she's looking at the dollhouse in the beginning of the movie. She's like, "Oh, wasn't that sweet?" She goes,
Oh yeah. In the first like 5 minutes, and you're like
no affect. You
like
called her.
Siegfried is running circles around.
Yes. You were saying, we were in a separate discussion we were having. You were saying Sydney Sweeney is not a bad actress. So.
Yeah. We were talking about it in terms of like Euphoria actors that we were considering going on to having careers after this. I think she can have a career. I mean, she's got a career. I think I heard one person say, like, does Sydney Sweeney even enjoy acting? From some of her performances that she's given outside of Euphoria,
Yeah.
this is definitely one that can make a compelling argument for no, she probably doesn't enjoy acting. She seems like she really couldn't care less to be in this movie. Seemed to also dislike the husband character, like his performance. I felt like he was fine. I would have appreciated if it was more over the top when it came time for his reveal.
It felt pretty mild.
Yes.
When he was in his psychotic
Yes.
element. That you're saying all of this, I'm wondering if this movie would have been more powerful with a different housemaid actress, because she is, as you're saying, comparatively to the two, Siegfried and her husband counterpart, acting circles around her. I think it would have been a better movie if it was not Sydney Sweeney.
Spoiler alert, Sydney Sweeney's actually on probation for manslaughter. She attacked the rapist of a former college mate and ended up killing him, although the woman did not end up cooperating in the story, and so she did serve time in prison for that. She's got this dark edge to her that you wouldn't know about until this very brief moment. You don't feel that edge throughout the entire movie. She's very sleepy. Box, I gave this a 1.5, but a nice little heart next to it.
I'm giving it a 3. I enjoyed how awful it was, but that was a very biased opinion. Quality-wise, the movie's probably a 2.
We've just discussed Disclosure Day and The Housemaid, and now it comes time to pick his or hers.
Yeah, his movie was so much better than mine.
Really? Because I was going to pick hers.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Really?
I would rewatch The Housemaid as a hate watch. I think Disclosure Day is definitely the more competently made film, but I enjoyed The Housemaid for all of its flaws, and for... That's our doggy.
I'd be more likely to rewatch The Housemaid for a laugh down the line than I would be to say, let's watch Disclosure Day again. But the quality of the movie, overall, Disclosure Day, I thought was well done.
A better crafted movie.
Comparatively, especially.
Yes.
I had fun watching these with you.
Yeah, it was a good time.
It was a long night. It was like 4 hours of movies.
Almost 5 hours.
What else are we doing? If you've seen these movies, comment which one you enjoyed more. Review them differently, and then we pick the other person's movie, and that kind of just surprised me, to be honest. Thank you so much for watching our first video.
Yes, thank you so much. We appreciate it, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye.